Rocket. Play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Houston, Texas. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Barnes. It's
Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it's me. I done missed a couple plays, my shit on D&D. Put me in the game, I'm the MVP. Take you out that Yoda, put you in an AMG. I count chicken, she know I'm the rawest. Too slippery entertainment, come step in my office. Take a, she say, D-Lo, you be saucy, baby. Tired of with them lame, come with some bosses, baby. She don't want no puppy, she want a big dog. Wash my clothes the other day, found a 10 ball. Flip.
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Now here's Durant. Over Murray. Durant with the bucket. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
So it's the Rockets now. Following that last three-pointer by Steph.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that one's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Paying attention out there. Şengün able to insert himself and save that play.
Outside for Wembanyama. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career. Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
Pass to Wembanyama. For 3, Vassell. Smith with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. So that'll be a second foul of the game. Pass to Smith. The 3. Sinks it from distance.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
And here's Murray. Outside Barnes. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. From deep, Wembanyama.
A phenomenal defender. Durant's quickness and length really bother shooters.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. And another basket for Houston.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Back to Thompson. Outside Durant. The 3. And Houston another 3. Spurs trail by 7. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Coach said they need to stop Fox from through driving as he can dismantle the defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, that happens sometimes.
Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Back to Thompson. Outside Eason. Clock at 6. Durant for 3. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got 10 points.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
The 3 from Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Man, this is just fun.
Oh, he got it! Oh, he got it to go at the buzzer.
Wow.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Wembanyama down low. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Pass to Harper. Now Wembanyama from downtown. And Wembanyama missing. Here's Okogie. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepherd.
It's a low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Sohan, right side. Monk looking around. Here's Harper. It's hauled in by Houston. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Shepherd. Kenny Smith, a screen. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pass to Harper. The rebound by Shepherd. The Rockets lead by 11. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. PA?
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Out to the right wing. Cornette sets a screen. Pass to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim. Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. Talking about Dorian Finney-Smith. He plays that 3-and-D role so well, RJ.
Yeah, he's one tough dude. Long, athletic, loves that corner three. He has all the tools that teams are looking for. He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this one. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Fox. No made baskets yet. Barnes, no good. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Spurs making a switch here. And the Rockets with possession here. They've led by as many as 11. The kick to Durant.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Devin Vassell. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Outside Barnes. Kick by Murray. Beyond the arc. Barnes, and that's good. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Rockets ahead, leading by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Graham, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Here's Şengün. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Vassell. Back to Sohan. San Antonio moving the ball around. The 3 from Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
3 points.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Smith outside. Pick by Smith. Right wing. Here's Şengün. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Kicks it out to Barnes for the lead. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
Smith no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Outside Wembanyama. The shot no good. The Rockets trail. Here's Durant. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Durant's got 21 points in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Here's Thompson. Rebound, San Antonio.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys, back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Back to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Pass to Şengün. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Eason. He drops it from range. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
From deep, Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game. Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. The Spurs rebound. And here's Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Smith with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. San Antonio trailing here. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Picked by Murray. Şengün with a steal. Smith with it. Checked by Murray. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Pass to Eason. Here's Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. And now a 3-point Houston lead. Here's Harper. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Eason. Smith outside. Outside Durant. From deep. And it's Kornet with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Pass to Johnson. Now Kornet tries the 9-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Screen by Capella. Tries it from the top of the key. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
From deep, Harper. Capella with a rebound. Houston leading by 3. Durant takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 27 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. The shot from 20 feet out, and right on target. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Barnes! Ooh, the three doesn't go. Houston leading by 8. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Outside Wembanyama. Now Barnes. Shoots a 3. Durant with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
If there are any better pull-up shooters than Durant in the NBA, it's a very short list. All a defender can do, really, is just hope he misses.
Wembanyama. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Durant looking around. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
The release. Vassell there for the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Now Wembanyama. Oh, he jammed it.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Rockets.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks.